going on, people? My name is Rakeem, and today I'm going to be breaking down my short film, Wilderness. The inspiration to write the story came from my walk with God. Um, I wanted to write a piece that was close to home, one that people of my generation could relate to. Essentially, when I read like the book of Exodus, I could relate to like those Israelites that were walking through the wilderness. I feel like that's where I'm at in my life. You know, God's delivered me from a place that I was used to patterns that I was used to a new place where He's calling me to trust Him, which hasn't been easy, but it's all a part of the process. So the protagonist represents the person in life who's basically decided to walk the path that's narrow, one that's uncommon and uncomfortable, but one that ultimately reaps rich nutrients, not only just in this life, but the one after. You know, that's the most important thing. And then on the other side, the other character I played, he represents the serpent in the garden, the one who ultimately deceives us. That's why I felt like it was important for me to portray him, because I wanted to show that he's not limited to an image or some type of characteristic. You know, that's a lie. And I wanted to show that he can come in your thoughts. He can come in, different type of shapes and forms. Do you know what I'm saying? And like something to back that is like Matthew 16:23 when Jesus rebuked Peter. So I feel like for me, understanding that gave me a much clearer idea of who I'm dealing with and what I'm up against. The deck of cards are supposed to represent us as humanity, humans, our free will. You know, as the film progresses, we can see the antagonist shuffling the whole deck of cards, displaying the control and influence he has over our lives. On the contrary, the ace card, the card that's considered the most powerful card in the whole deck, represents Christ, you know, the lamb, the eternal lamb, the one who came in human flesh and died for humanity, died for our sins, and rose again on the third day. You know, that's why I chose him to be the ace card, not only just because it's powerful, but because I wanted to show how he's similar as he came into this earth as man, but he's different because he was sinless. So he was fully man and fully God at the same time. In the end, the antagonist asks the protagonist, "What are you searching for?" Which then later on, the protagonist replies, Jesus. But that wasn't a direct reply to him. It was more of a call to help, which then he proceeds to follow up by throwing the ace card. And that was supposed to represent his walk in faith and his obedience to his core, which ultimately exposes the antagonist's hand. Which then we see all of the cards like scattered around. I'll probably put an image up there, scattered around the sofa to show that this illusion that the adversary has his grip on our life when we've been set free is a lie. If you did have any other like revelation or you got something else from this film, definitely leave it down in the comments below or send me a DM. I'll definitely love to hear it. But yeah, thank you. I mean, look out, there's many more films and like documentaries I got coming through. I hope you enjoyed this one. And yeah, take it easy.